Hello, Paulo Leite here, record collector. So today I have for you an idea. I would like to know what you think. So, last September I was in Barcelona for a film festival, and I discovered there was a record fair in the city at the same time. So I made some free time for myself. I dodged a screening or two and I went there and I bought this. So this is Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Trilogy. This is a beautiful album from 1972, and this particular edition, this is a special edition. It contains 2 discs. So on the first disc you have the entire album. It's the 2015 remaster, which is beautiful, sounds beautiful to me. And on the second disc it contains the entire version of the album with a different mix, plus an alternate version of my favorite song, which is From the Beginning. So the seller sold this to me for 16 euros, which would be roughly $17.50. And I was very happy with this because I'm a big fan of the album and the band. So a week later, when I was home, I ordered this. This is the OJ's, a box with 5 albums. I ordered this. This cost me something like $15 or $16, something like that. And again, I was very happy. We have here 5 albums. These were released originally by Philadelphia Records. Here's the logo. And beautiful set of albums from amazing artists. And I was thinking that probably there hasn't been a better time to buy CDs. The record labels, because of the declining sales over the last 15 years or so, they realize that they have to catch the fans, because we are the ones who have the money to spend and the willingness to spend the money. So they have been releasing these special editions of many artists. Practically all artists have been re-released in special editions these days. And I'm a big fan of many of those, especially Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And I think the price is more than fair. I think it's a very competitive price. And at the same time, record labels have been releasing these boxes containing 5 or 6 or more albums or less, aiming at either completists or people who are just beginning to know an artist and want to have a wider view of their catalog. So these are great buys. This one I think cost me something like I said, $16 or something like that. And I ended up buying lots of those. I bought, these are just a few that I have been buying recently. So George Benson, Sly and the Family Stones, the Isley Brothers, the Jacksons, and even the Jackson 5. So all of these cost in the vicinity of $15, $16, $17 each box. And over something like a year ago, I was in Latvia, and I saw in a record shop a box with something like 30-something albums from Chicago. And it costs again something like 30-something euros, roughly €1 per disc. I thought it was a steal. And again, so this would be unthinkable 20 years ago. 20 years ago, if you wanted to buy 5 albums from any of these artists, you would pay full price on each album, even discounted. I remember years ago, and we still have those promotions. You have an album for $5 or $4.99 or $7.99. If you multiply by 5, it's going to be a lot more than 16. And plus, even if you're trying to get them on vinyl, even if you manage to find used copies in a good condition, you're going to pay for each album something at least $15 or $20 per album. So everybody's going crazy about vinyl and spending shitloads of money. And I love vinyl, but I would never spend all that money when I can buy these CDs for $15 or $16 and get all 5. So none of these are bought used. I bought them all new, by the way. So here's the idea. There has never been a better time to spend your money on CDs than now, because all of these editions, they are very competitively priced, and you can easily build a good collection for less money than 15 or 20 years ago. So this is the idea that I would like to leave with you. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments if you agree or if you disagree, and tell me which great buys you have done recently. And let's not even go on the Beatles, because I have those too, and they're considerably more expensive. But it's the Beatles. We know that. So remember, visit record shops, buy music, because music is life. Thank you very much.